White Fang by Jack London, Chapter 20. On to California. It was in the air. White Fang sensed something was coming, something that he would not like. His master was acting strangely. Things around the cabin were being moved and put into boxes and trunks. White Fang started to suspect that Whedon was going to leave again. "Listen to that, would you?" Matt said. A low, very sad whine was coming through the door from the front porch. "What am I supposed to do?" Whedon asked. "I can't take a wolf to California. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying I think that wolf's onto you." Matt went back to packing some of his friend's things. Whedon listened to his wolf crying. This was a terrible thing. But what else could he do? It would not be fair to take him south. It was not his home. "All right," Matt said. "We're all set. Let's get you to that boat." He finished closing the last suitcase. The two men had already worked out a plan. As Matt put together the last few things to carry outside, Whedon called White Fang inside. "I'm hitting the trail, old friend," he said. There were tears in Whedon's eyes. He knew it would be hard saying goodbye, but had not expected to feel this sad. "You can't follow me this time. Now give me a growl, the last goodbye growl." He snuggled with White Fang for the last time. Whedon stood up quickly, walked to the door, and shut it before White Fang knew what was happening. The young man did not even look back. He could not look back. It was too hard. He and Matt walked up the trail to catch the boat, listening to White Fang's howls. The wolf was trapped in the cabin and desperately trying to get out. The sound of him scraping at the front door followed them up the trail. At the boat, Matt helped Whedon bring his bags on board. "You'll take good care of him, won't you?" he said. "And you'll write and let me know how he's doing?" "Of course," Matt answered. "I just hope he forgives me when I get back to the cabin." There was some commotion on board. People near them started to whisper and point. Matt's jaw dropped in amazement. Sitting several feet away from them was White Fang. "Did you lock the front door?" Matt asked. He was very confused. Whedon nodded. White Fang walked carefully over to his master and sat at his feet. Whedon checked the wolf and noticed fresh cuts along his muzzle and matted fur. "We forgot one thing," he said in amazement. "We forgot the window." He looked up at Matt. "He jumped through the window to follow us." "Well, I'll be!" Matt shook his head. Whedon stood up with a smile on his face. "Don't worry about writing to me about the wolf, Matt. I'll write to you instead." "What, Whedon? You can't be serious." "I'm very serious." He turned and bent back over the wolf, rubbing his belly and scratching behind his ears. "White Fang is coming home with me."